Camera's on. Let's get it up. Hey. Yeah. He likes to go adventure, but he knows not to go on the track when other horses are there.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell him to stay or go, but I'm just going to need to get him in the habit of staying because there's going to be more horses pretty soon. What is she talking about? What does she want? There it is. What's that? Scary bush? It was moving? It has to be alive. Poor baby Bruce. We're about tired of being around him anyway. You can get up in that viewing stand to watch if you want.
Oh, okay.
Meow! Barn cat. It's been coast to coast.
Yeah, he said that cat is real friendly.
Always talking to you.
Oh, is that the cat? I heard it.
Yeah. Loud. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. Turn your tracker on. Track. Thunder Kiss. Boom chakalaka. Boom boom. Lovely sound. When they're making those noises, you're in good shape.
You guys always go one way or do you go both?
Both. Like most people don't, but most people traditionally they'll warm up trotting backwards at the racetrack and then they'll gallop forwards. But every chance we'll get, we'll do whatever we can with nobody out here right now. And this track stays open till 3, so
3 in the afternoon?
especially in the winter when it's colder, it's going to be better to come out here later. And then when no horses are out here, that way we can go wherever we want.
I thought you could ride whenever, you know?
Huh?
I thought you could just ride whenever.
Well, you should be able to, but
I'm just thinking from that, what's that movie, Seabiscuit? They ride at night, at like midnight.
maybe in the old days they did. That was actually probably the closest to reality that they ever did a movie on horse racing.
I love that. That's a good movie.
Secretariat was so fake, but it was really pretty well done. That lady's a really good rider. So every time we do things together, I just want him to think we're just going to go out and hang out and practice the steps we already know. And the more we do it, the fitter he gets, and he doesn't, like boiling a frog, you turn it a little more every day, he doesn't notice it. Turn up the heat a little every day. It's not hard, huh? What is all that noises? What is all those noises over there? You pooping? There's Brucey. He's looking for you. Silly boy. Silly boy. Do 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 do. do. What do you see out there? Oop, another rock. Poor baby Bruce. He don't get to go have no fun like us. Hey, 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 it's cows. They got cows. They're across the road. A couple fences. There's no worries. There's no worries. Yes, sirree. Who's the best pony? His name is Thunder Kisses. He is Thunder Kisses. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Oh dear, he's so worried about you. He's so worried about you. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. There it is. There it is. Hey, hey, hey. It's just them dogs. You seen them dogs before? You seen them dogs before? Crazy dogs. They don't know they're not supposed to be out here. Hey, watch out, boys. You're gonna get run over. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Chubby, get away from me. Get away from our horse. Do 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 do. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The doggies get you all worked out, don't they? Hey! Quit! Not you. Get. Let's go. Hey, time to giddy up. Huh?
Neighbor's dog?
Yeah, well, the owner's dogs. Ah, Raph, out. I didn't notice Raph was. Well, Raph, out. Raph. It's a good experience, though, that he's not.
I know, I saw that over there. Looked like he got scared
Back.
for a second. I bet.
Well, he tried to kick him. At first, when he first saw me, because they come up over that hill, and all of a sudden they're on the outside rail. He's like, "Oh shoot!"
He knows these dogs though, right?
Yeah, they just met a couple days ago. He just seen him. He's never been on the truck. Ah, out, Raph, Raph, Raph.
Stressed with those other dogs around.
Well, he wants to be out. Good boy. Ah, stay. What do they got over there? What do they got over there? Ah! Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Where the heck are you going? Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, what's your hurry? Oh, we're enjoying the view. There is another horse over there. There is another horse over there. Can you believe it? I've never seen another horse over there either. Better watch out. He's mostly just getting used to the new environment. You see, every time he drops his head and relaxes, he's like, oh, okay, this is different, but it's kind of the same. Nothing to worry about. He's less worried about the dogs and just everything else because he doesn't know. He doesn't have Google. He doesn't know there's not a predator in every tree. So horses just naturally have to check everything out for themselves or trust and respect you well enough to go, okay, if you say it's okay. Just like that, most horses go.
How big is this truck?
Half a mile.
How big is that one?
Mile.
It is a full mile. Okay, I thought so. Your dog is just so focused on.
That's what I want my horses to be, is focused on me too. But I spend a lot more time with him than I do with them. But the idea is that, you know, we get enough people wanting to change the way horses are treated in the world, basically. It could start with racing, because of all the major horse sports, racing outnumbers the other four combined in public view and money.
Oh, yeah, of course. Dressage is nothing. I would go to those dressage shows. There'd be 10 people there in the audience. Mostly just fans.
So if we can change the culture in horse racing that gets all the views and all the... They had Jerry Bailey, which is a Hall of Fame jockey. They had another guy that's been a sports writer for racing for 30 years, named Randy Moss, and they had a new guy that didn't know racing that much, and they were talking about that horse in the Derby that was lugging in so bad that wouldn't respond to the outside rein and say, no, I want you to go over here. And the guy says, well, because they kept saying all the things they did to try to fix it, and the guy says, well, why does he do that? Why does he do that? And the two horse racing experts says, they're horses, we don't know. On national TV.
Yeah.
And nobody went, huh? I was the only one. Yeah, of course you don't know. That horse probably cost him a couple $100 million by not being able to turn, because he would have won that race. He'd won the Derby, and he'd won the next two because he's that good. Then he'd been another Triple Crown winner and worth $300 million as a stallion. All they had to do was, when he didn't understand that when I put pressure on this side, you should follow that feel, they never taught him that. So it's all goes down to the training, and everybody's blaming the horse. The simplest thing is, if you can't follow the jockey's instructions, well, who's training you? Who trained that horse? Nobody asked that question. Nobody said, oh, they just say, some horses are like that. No horses are like that, to trust and respect their leader. They go where they are asked to go, and whoa when they're asked to whoa. And nobody thinks that's possible with horses, especially race horses. So when we show that, the whole world will change. Boop boo doo. Out. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! There's my pony. Everything looks different going this way. I've never done it like this before. Oh my goodness. Look at that wild bucking pony. He's a wild bucking pony. A wild bucking pony machine. A wild bucking pony machine. Oh, a lead changer. He's a lead changing machine. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, there it is. Whew, that was clunky. That was clunky. Starting to feel like old thunder again, huh? Yes, sirree. This is my boy. Change the leads again. Oh, yeah. He's the master. He's a lead changing master. Oh, my goodness. I've never seen a good pony. This one is so handsome. And Bucky, he likes to do some Buckies. A bucking flying lead change. He's so funny. He's so funny. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's so funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's wanting to go racing. Somebody's wanting to go racing. Hey. Bucking machine. We're not racing today. We're not racing today. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Oh. It's the trainer. What's all that snot? Lovely. Let's go back this way. Can we go back this way? There he goes. Oh, here comes that dog. He's not supposed to be out here. They don't want to meet you. They don't want to meet you. We're not going that way. Nope, that's not food. Maybe that is. Oh, he said, I found some good stuff under there. It might be too big to get in my mouth though. You just want the seed parts? Come on, Brucey, getting lonely. You ain't got no friends right now. So I was hoping we could lollygag a little longer. I sure love my lollygagging time. Oh, there's a good jackpot. Jackpot. Don't get too deep. Don't be able to eat it all. You just want the seeds anyway. Look what you did. Got too much in your mouth again. Something stuck in your mouth? Something stuck in your teeth? That don't taste good, huh? That's not good. Any questions?
You got here yesterday, right?
No, a couple days ago. I think I've been here 4 nights. No, this is his second time, but the first 2 days I came out here with both of them and led them around, but he's still going this way at a speed. He was like, everything looks different when going, just like it would if you're driving down the road in 100 miles an hour versus 2. Everything looks different. So he just needed the time to check it out. Once he got comfortable, he's ready to rumble.
Yeah, he was definitely looking around a little bit while he was running, but then you could hear him. He was not stressed out.
Yeah. And that's okay. You're just going along going, okay, he's paying attention over there. How much pressure do I have to get to, what do I have to do to get him to go, oh yeah, you're still there. Just check in with me. You're allowed to look, but just you can't go and ignore me. And I'm just asking little bitty things like, can you feel this? Changes. And if he's checking in and going, yeah, I do. You can look whatever you want, as much as you want. But it's when he starts getting anxious about something that I got to step in and go, I wouldn't do that if I was you. It's sure going to be a lot more extra work, like a bunch of figure eights if you don't pay attention. You don't want to do that. I'm trying to help you. We don't want to do figure eights.
Yeah, like petting him and moving your hands when you're on. So. Is he the calmer of the two, or what do you think their personality is?
He's more experienced. The other one, he doesn't have nearly the track experience, especially or riding experience. But he's pretty low key. But of course he's more what we call a left brain introvert, which means he's thinking, and he'd rather if it's not something fun, he'd rather do nothing at all. He just kind of, where extroverted horses is what we're really looking for. So horses just, I just like to go. I just want to go. I just want to go do something, huh?
Is that more him?
No, he's more left brain introvert. He's more introvert. He looks, because he's anxious, so he looks like he's wanting to go. But once it looks like work to him, he's like, ugh. And he just gets that. So we just to motivate them, we just have to do something different. Just little things like, basically the goal is 3 steps. Can we do 3 steps? Whew. And eventually, once you do 3 steps at a trot or canter depart, several strides, whatever it is, eventually that's pretty easy. And then you just sneak in an extra 2 here or there. And eventually he's fit, and it's not as much of a chore to go do something. And because they're left brain horses are more thinking, right brain's more reactive. They're more in their anxious state. So the thinking horse, once they figure out, oh, if I just go do X, Y, and Z, lickety split, it's over. We can go back doing this. Hey, I can do that. But where the discommunication, because they don't have the trust and respect of that horse, so they're always fighting with him and going, he's just sticking his heels in. I just don't want to go, and they're always kicking him, click, 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 everything you go. Well, eventually all that stuff wears out. They get desensitized to that pressure, and then you just got to add more. It's like all your bits on the wall. Once they're desensitized because they didn't understand the signal at a light phase, you just desensitize and numbed all that stuff in their mouth, and they can just go, oh, all I got to do is put my neck like this, and once the horse figures out how strong you're not, it's over. So we don't ever let him know how strong we're not. We're always using leverage. Like if he wanted to take off when I was on the ground, or even here, I wouldn't try to stop his front end. I'd push his front end over there. If he's bent, if I can get him bent a little bit and pushing his front end or his back end sideways, he can't be nearly as fast. Horses are fastest when they're straight. When they're crooked, they're safe. It's like putting the clutch in. Whoop! That almost got you. What about this side? Oh, can't catch you twice, huh?
I'm too into that grass.
Anyway, let's go get switched over. Come on with your brother. Hey, you're not paying attention. Attention over here and the 4/4 yield. Big bag. Watch out that roll. Ugh, you made it. He says he's got a mower that's broken, but he'll get it.
Oh, there's like a tree run through those stairs.
Yeah. Oh, there's a baby Bruce one. Where's my thunder kisses? He's all lonely. Watch out, boys. There he is. Meow, 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 meow. Well, come over here, meow. Tell me about it, meow. Meow, meow. Let's get over here first. Let's get your saddle off, and then we can go have something to eat. Hey. Ah, thank you. Oh, gross. Boom. Good job. Who's the champ? His name's Thunder Kisses. He can do it all. Ain't nobody smarter than Thunder Kisses. Ugh. Yeah, take this up. Yeah, come over here. You ready? Let's go. Come and follow me. Good boy, all the way. I know, he don't listen. He don't listen. There's nowhere else he'd rather be. That's what he'd like to see. And that's what they should think. If I didn't ask him to move, he should stay where he's supposed to. If I asked him to move, he should start going in that direction. If not, there's going to be, pressure's going to add until he goes, oh, tries the right way, and we start again.
What do you have on his neck? Why do you have that rope on his neck?
That's it's a signal device again. So most of the pressure that if I'm asking him to slow down or think about me, I'm not using the reins and the bit, because there's when you get to refinement and collection, you want that mouth as very sensitive as possible. So that's my last resort is I'll add pressure to one rein and not pull, lift up until, because that makes him uncomfortable. And if he wanted to brace against it, where we just go down instead of higher up, which I want his head down as much as possible because of the biomechanics.
Okay, I saw him like with his head way down.
That's when he got. That was
like,
when
is
he
he
really.
a buck or something? Like,
Well, he was a little. He was playing.
Yeah.
So that's what round is. Round is down, and then bucking is a little too round.
Yeah, he was looking really round.
And then when the head's up, back is hollow. But so anytime back is round is good. I don't want it that round, but it's okay. I can work with that. I can get it back up. Because he's going to get more. He was just feeling himself. It was all just it was play. It wasn't that he was scared or. But I'm going to reward. I'm going to let him get his head down as much as he wants and try to tickle it back up. It's easier to do that than get their head to go down, because that all comes from relaxation and confidence. Their head will come down because they'll go, oh, wait a minute, it's way easier for me to move my body if I'm using my body the way it's intended to work, instead of with my run around with my back hollow. That'll get you where you're going, but it's not very good for your body.
It's the wrong one, bud.
No, I'm going out here to give him a bath real quick now. Switch out him and Bruce. Come on.
Where is the?
Up.
Is that the wash?
It's supposed to. I just wash out on the grass. Come on. He gets a snack and a bath. Same time. Power wash. No, power wash. Shower.
Obedient. Raptors are off apparently.
Yeah, well, he's being protective of his area.
Yeah, he's just a little hockey on him.
Hey, where are you going?
You bathe him every time, right?
Yeah, well, if they're sweaty or need it. In the summer, they get several baths a day because of the heat. Hey, where are you going? Psst. Hey, I got to get the other side too, You got two sides. He's always rather drink from the hose, even if you got a bucket of water right in front of him.
Amazing how fast they get hot like that.
He's not hot. He just, that's basically what we're looking. That just get a good workout, get a good.
What's their body temperature again? It's more than ours, right?
It's I think it's right at 100. Hey, psst, psst. Where are you going? Step on your hose. But it turns out even that normal average human temperature isn't technically 98.6. Everybody's supposed to. Everybody's varies within a degree or something. But. It's just that kind of stuff just gets normalized through the generations. People stop thinking of horses as thinking beings and start thinking of them as tools, and that's how you treat your tools.
Yeah, we had like 35 horses at the farm I was at one time because they were boarding a few. Like someone had like 15 waiting horses.
Yeah.
And every time, no matter what you ride, you have to stop. You gotta wash them. You gotta groom them.
Yeah.
Made the kids do it with all their horses.
Hey. So I can't get his attention, but so instead of pulling on his face, start adding pressure to his hindquarters, and he goes, I better come around before you start swinging a little harder.
He's a hungry boy. He likes that ground.
And like most of the signal that I give him comes either from my legs and my seat or that string. Very rarely do I ever have to put any pressure on the rein. I may, jiggle them out here and go, what? Look over here, look over here, look over there.
So what does the string do then?
I use it for brakes. I use it for to give you something to hang on to, so you don't have to pull on their mouth if you get off balance.
Oh, okay. Like if you're feeling like you're gonna grab that.
Or if the horse is getting scared and you need to,
Hang on.
instead of hanging on to the face, you're hanging on to this, and it signals him in a way that he understands you should calm down, because this pressure is going to get bigger and bigger until you go, what do you want? And as soon as you do that, then he's in a different state of mind, and it's not the.
Okay, there's no saddle to hang on to. I thought I was asking something the other day. I was like, so when those things like run out of the gates there, how are you hanging on?
Hanging on their face.
They told me, they said, yeah, you just grab a chunk of mane or something.
Well, they do, but still, the horse is so desensitized in their face that they can add quite a bit of pressure to keep you balanced on the horse. And like I said, because that mouth